Hey! What's going on, AWGFAM? So, I am finally back with another video for you guys. I am sorry it has been so long. I'm gonna kind of let you guys know what's been going on. So, as most of you guys know, I moved into a new house. Well, as some of you probably guessed, shit ain't been going so well. I've been up shit creek. I've been fucked in the ass. So about 2 weeks after we move in, getting close, a little over 2 weeks. We were getting close to 3 weeks being here. I had been noticing like little rings of water around the drain in our basement. And I was kind of like, I didn't think about it at the time. It didn't make sense to me. I wasn't really thinking into it. So, as I'm sitting there, I go ahead and one morning I turn on the laundry machine to wash my clothes because I didn't have clean clothes left. Well, the water didn't drain from the washing machine. It drained out, went to go down that pipe, but no, instead it started filling my basement with water. So I walked down into my basement, and lo and behold, I have probably close to 3 inches of standing water in my basement at that point. So, of course, I'm like, shit, run and go grab the snake. Go to snake it. I get in maybe, say 10 feet. I get in maybe 10 feet because I went through the drain, not the actual clean out for the sewage. And, I mean, it got hard to try to get the snake through. So, I pulled the snake out. I've got probably close to a foot worth of roots. The people who I bought the house from had never disclosed to me that we had a sewage problem at this house. So, get a plumbing company out here. Guy looks at it and goes, there's no way that they had no idea about this. So, a few more days go by because I didn't have the money at the time to actually get it cleared. And I wouldn't have had the money at all because it wasn't the $600 that they had thought it was going to be. No. They ended up having to hydroblast my fucking pipes because when they came back out, they tried to snake it again. And like the plumber that did come out, he had the same exact problem I did. Got about 10 feet in from where I went in and couldn't get any farther. Pulled roots out. Was like, well, I got a pretty good idea of why they sold you the house. Fast forward, they come. The other guy comes in and he goes through the actual clean out this time for the sewage and gets 8 feet in. Now, let's say it's about 60 to 70 feet to the actual connection to the sewer from my house. He only got 8 feet in. That means I had about 58 feet. No, hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing my math right here. Between 52 and 62 feet of clog. And there is no way in hell you can't tell me that you had no fucking idea that that had happened. And then, oh, of course, you know, we start really digging hard on this house. No paperwork on anything done. Can't do anything about that, even though the previous owners, which I'm the third owner of this house, previous owners before them, the original owners had paperwork on everything that was done to the house. Absolutely everything. We were able to contact the city. They pulled the records for the house. The last record was from 13 years ago, 2007. So last record was from 2007, which, oh, would you look at that? The basement flooded from the sewage. And it was never told to me that the basement had flooded from sewage. And come to find out, it was because the roots had grown through the piping. And, oh, by the way, the people who did buy the house from the original owners passed away. That's why they got the house. The original owners passed away. So, after the original owners took really good care of the house, they didn't give a shit about the house. And not only is that my problem right now, because we got it cleared. It was about $1,500 fucking dollars that I didn't have. They get it cleared, but it's not fixed because we have roots growing through all the segments of the pipe. It really just needs to be replaced. That's the actual fix. Right now, it's just a temporary fix. The actual replacement is about 15 grand. Of course, they wouldn't do that. Now, about a month into us living here, noticed a wet spot in the kitchen. Up on the ceiling, there's a wet spot started forming. What they had done was they had patched over the leak that's in my fucking roof also. Never said shit, just patched over it and left it for us to fucking find. Also, and see, I'm not one to sit here and be like, everything has to be perfect. It doesn't. Look, I know there's going to be shit that I have to fix. Like, all of the, fucking, what the fuck is that shit called? I'll come back to that. But, I don't mind fixing things. That's, I'm fucking good at that shit. This shit's why I'm based in mechanics. Like, mechanically, things just make sense to me. Jobs make sense to me. Building houses, anything that I have to use my hands for, I can pretty much fucking do it. It's not a problem for me. So, I don't mind changing out faucets. That's not a big deal. Oh, the valve's bad? Okay, well, I'm gonna pull it apart and replace all the O-rings in the valve. Not a big fucking deal for me. I don't have a problem doing that. That's reasonable. But what's not reasonable is not telling me about $1,000 fixes when I just bought a house from you for a lot of money. I bought a house under the assumption that these were issues that weren't going to be a fucking problem for at least a few years. Not a month into me moving in. So it's been a lot of information gathering that's been going on the last few weeks. Oh, here's another great one. So I'm like, hey, I want to try putting a pool in the backyard for my fucking kids. I'm like, sweet, let me go turn on the fucking water underneath the house. Because obviously I turned the spigot on out back, nothing came out. I was like, oh, okay, cool, let me go turn this on. Well, go down, turn it on, and all I hear is water rushing, and it's like, I can understand water rushing for a minute to pressurize the pipe, but it's not stopping. So of course I run upstairs real quick, run to the back. Water's blowing out the fucking wall. I'll tell you what, that's something I couldn't have fucking accomplished. It ain't fucking winter. I can't blow pipes. Not right now. So you fucks yet again didn't tell me about some shit that was fucked up. And yeah, no, my home inspector did not fucking catch it. I'm okay with replacing reasonable shit, but I'm not okay with having to basically remodel the house after the amount of money that I fucking spent on it. That's not okay with me. You fucking got over on me. And on top of that, the VA wouldn't have even allowed me to buy this fucking house in that condition. If they had known that these were issues, there's no way in fuck they would have allowed me to buy the house. I wouldn't have bought the fucking house. I like the house. It's a great house. But the issues that are coming with it, that's not worth my motherfucking time. I don't have the money for this. I already had to have you cover closing costs because I didn't have $5 grand laying around to cover closing costs at the time. So I made sure to throw that in as a clause when I bought the house. When I did that, how fucking hard is it to use your goddamn common sense and say, hey, he probably doesn't have the fucking money to fix this shit. That's why he's having us cover closing costs. Whoa! But no, stick him with all the fucking bullshit. He'll figure it out. So yeah, I've just been finding out all the little dirty secrets of my fucking oh so lovely house. And I've also changed locations again in my house. I've now moved down to the basement. I'm actually going to be building a studio down here. So I want to get a lot more serious about this stuff. I'd like to have a studio, soundproofed it, all that. I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best quality content that I can. And I think building a studio will be a step in the right direction to get the ball rolling there. We were actually going to turn the basement into a playroom, but the wife and I talked it over, and she wants to give me a space, and it would be really awesome to have a studio. And I told her, I was like, you know what, I think that I don't even need all of the basement. I just want half the basement, really. Just put a wall up, put some soundproofing up, make a little studio in here. That way, you know, as long as the channel keeps going well, I can maybe even start getting some guests over. Sit down and actually have some actual conversations with people, because that would be awesome. I would love to do that. Almost like Joe Rogan type deal. Just have some conversations with people. But don't worry, the boys will be back up. I've actually got way more fucking wall space now, so I'm going to be putting everything up now. All the goodies are going to be on the wall. And don't worry, I will keep switching shit out. I'm sure you guys enjoy seeing that I don't always have the same shit on the wall. So, but the boys will always fucking be there. Always. But yeah, I just want to kind of give you guys a heads up on life and how things have been going. It's been super stressful. Just been, like I said, trying to gather information and kind of figure out where to go from here. Because I don't have the money to keep trying to fix this fucking house. And I also just want to know if there's anything else wrong with this house. Because at this point, my anxiety level with this house is through the fucking roof. You know, I got another ceiling in my garage I have to tear out because I don't know if the patching that's on it is from a good fix or if it's something else I have to fix. Which, that would be a fucking plumbing problem. And not looking forward to it. But, yeah, I've been kind of chipping away at this house, trying to figure out, like I said, what my next move is. Hopefully get these assholes to fucking help me out some way. I don't think it'll be really considered help, but we'll see how it goes. And if you guys have any information on this kind of thing, you know, that would be awesome if you could pass any on to me, because this is the first house I've ever owned. So, you know, it sucks when it's not what you expected. But hell, maybe I have too high of expectations, but for the price I paid for it, I don't think my expectations are that high. But I will be bringing you guys content again. I will be working my ass off to make sure you guys are getting that content, because I love doing this stuff. This is I get to be me in front of a camera. You guys apparently enjoy me for some fucking reason. I don't know. But get ready, because I'm going to be releasing a lot more. And I can't promise it will be an everyday thing. I know I want to be an everyday thing, but like I said, I got so much going on right now with everything, with this house. So I'm going to be trying to make sure every single night I'm getting you guys at least something out. But look forward. Hopefully we got some big things coming. Love you, AWG fam. See you in the next video.